Hey, what up everybody, I'm Cynical, and this is Dark Souls Remastered on PS4. And we're into part 18 of the playthrough. We're in Anor Londo, we're about halfway through it. We already did the painting of Ariamis, and we're on the rooftop of the main building here. After you get past the archers, fighting some silver knights. So last time we had just jumped out of the painting. Let me turn my headphones down here. I can't even hear myself talk. And yeah, I appreciate you watching the Dark Souls Remastered, guys. Trying to branch out a little bit. I see there's kind of like a ceiling with the other games. Just looking at the bigger Gems of War channels. There's kind of like a ceiling, so you gotta branch out, play different games. So I appreciate anybody watching right now. Just trying to do different stuff to branch out and gain more subscribers and viewers so we can get bigger. But yeah, last time we had just jumped out of the painting. We pretty much made it up to the archers, got past them using poison arrows. What else? We met Solaire for like the third time, maybe fourth time. So we're keeping his quest line going. So that's a good thing. And I'm trying to remember what else happened, really. You know, fought some sentinels. What else happened? I don't even know.
Whatever can be done.
Yeah.
You again. Let me guess. Were you repelled by the Silver Knights? Ah, don't be ashamed. 'Tis the fate of vanguards like you and I. I'll think of something. We can overcome this together.
Listen to him talk for a second.
We'll need another 3, no, maybe 5 bodies. Quite a fix indeed. This is quite a fix. We'll need a...
So where he came in, it looks like. Got off the balcony and came through the window. With this big fat armor. But he's talking about this room in here. There's like 3 silver knights. So we'll show him how it's done. This is part of his quest line.
This is quite a...
He thinks we need like 5 people to get through this room. I just need a myself. Me, myself, and I. You can get them one at a time. You just gotta body pull. This guy's a little bit closer than the other one. Go to the right of the room, body pull them. Good to go. They're pretty easy to parry. I mean, they do hit you pretty hard if you don't get the parry. So depending on how much health you have and how good you are, look at me, I'm about to die. Oh, I remember what else happened in the last video. We went through this secret passage in the fireplace. So we got rid of the the Dragon Slayer, Silver Knight archers, which people have a lot of trouble with. They're both shooting at you. They knock you backwards, so you got to go up this precarious walkway with both of them firing at you. And I showed you how to deal with that with the poison arrows. And then we jumped through the balcony and got a bonfire, which is good. Talk with Solaire again. We're keeping his storyline going. And then went through the secret passage and found Havel's set. So Havel the Rock's complete set, his dragon tooth, everything.
Oh ho! What's on your mind, friend? Wait. You defeated those monsters? Fantastic. I'm saved. This night Katarina hereby commends you. Take this as a token of my gratitude.
He gives you the crappiest ring ever. This ring's a
But
piece
be
of junk.
warned, gallantry entails great risks. Next time, give me a chance to come up with a plan. But be warned, next time.
So that's all you gotta do. Make sure you talk to him again after you defeat the 3 Silver Knights. Let's take a look at this Tiny Beings ring. Ring made of an ancient tiny red jewel. Grants small increase to HP. Rings grant powers large and small. Their discovery and effective use can make one's journey easier. And it does give you HP, but it's like a negligible amount. I think it's like, I don't know. It's like 10% or something. Which, you know, if you have nothing else, it's fine. You could put that on. Get a little HP. Yeah, we fought quite a few mimics last time. Man, I can't even talk. I'm thinking mythics from Gems of War. What am I thinking? But mimics last time. Cause there's a bunch of fake chests in this area. Then we just worked our way up the building. Secret passages, mimics, Silver Knight archers. Just getting really far into the building here. And now we're completely on the roof at the end. Got a couple rooms here to investigate. Ah, yeah, this demon here. Prowling demon, I think they're called. We were shooting him from up above on the balcony. This looks like a church or something here. Wow, he hit me with his tail without even attacking. So you gotta watch out for that. Really long attack there, so careful. Blocked with my weapon, that's not ideal. But it's better than nothing. And you can just take a little break, get out of the room, and heal up whenever you get a little bit low on health. That's what I would recommend anyway. Using our dark wood grain ring to dodge his attacks, so we can do extra damage with our two-handed attacks. You don't want him to hit you with that last attack he did there. Not that one, but the one before where he like tries to pin you into the ground, because that one hurts really bad. Another thing I learned is that the two-handed attack with the scythe, it's the only weapon in the game where the two-handed attack does more damage than the jumping attack. Almost every other weapon in the game, the jumping attack is the most powerful attack. But with the scythe, the great scythe, the two-handed R2 is more powerful than the jumping attack. So there's almost no reason to do the jumping attack, which is hard to do anyway. You have to do pretty much a Mortal Kombat Street Fighter move to do it. You have to push up and R2 at exactly the same time, which is harder than it sounds. Same with the kick move. Kick move, you have to push up and R1 at exactly the same time, and it's harder than it sounds. If you get it even slightly off, you could accidentally hit the wrong button, which is a little bit, well, sometimes it kind of puts you in a bad situation if you miss the attack that you're going for. There's weapons where if you don't know what they do when you push that combination, some of them you do a flip backwards instead of doing a kick. So if you're standing in the wrong spot and you think you're about to do a kick and you accidentally do a flip backwards, you might fall off the edge. Like I said, these guys are pretty easy to parry. It's just if you miss, you're gonna get hammered. But goal in this part 18, is to get to the boss, Ornstein and SMOUGH. Don't know if we're gonna be able to fight him or beat him, but, well, I do know. And I guess I should just say that, yes, we do fight them. That way you stick around. But yeah, it's true. We do fight them. Glad that we made it to them. Very productive part in this, on part 18. Split into two groups. The Silver Knights remained in the Forsaken Capital in the service of their goddess. So that's something we can talk about. So there's Black Knights and there's Silver Knights. The Black Knights went with Lord Gwyn to fight the Chaos Demons. The Silver Knights stayed behind. Well, actually, that's not true, okay? The Silver Knights were all there were. That's all there were. It was all Silver Knights. Half of them went with Lord Gwyn. Half of them stayed behind. I mean, that's what you would do anyway, right?
You
Oh,
really
jeez.
are fond of chatting with me, aren't you? If I didn't know better. Oh, no.
His famous line there. Just keep talking to him, making sure he stays around, and we keep his quest going, but didn't need to there. But half of the Silver Knights went to fight the Chaos Demons with Lord Gwyn. The other half stayed behind to protect, like, Guinevere and the city and all that. So, the ones that went with Lord Gwyn to fight the Chaos Demons, their armor becomes black from fighting fire demons, you know? They're, like, in the pits of hell fighting demons. And, their armor ends up getting charred black from fighting these demons that use fire and lava and in hell, you know, pretty much. So the other knights stay behind to protect the city. They don't do that, so their armor is still silver. So that's how you get the difference. The Black Knights went with Lord Gwyn to fight the Chaos Demons. Armor got charred, so it's black. The Silver Knights stayed behind to protect the city. Guinevere, Gwendolyn, you know, just protecting the city. So their armor is silver. They're pretty much the same, you know, rank of knight. But I guess the Black Knights are a little higher rank now because they went and fought Chaos Demons. And they're pretty much dead, I guess, because, I don't know. They got charred. I don't know. Either way, the Black Knights went to fight the Chaos Demons. The Silver Knights stayed behind to protect the city. I think Black Knights have a slightly higher rank, if you will. And they're slightly more... They're definitely more powerful, that's for sure, because fighting one Silver Knight, you only need to hit them like 2 or 3 times to kill them. And they don't hit as hard. They still hit hard, and they're fast, and they're cool. It's probably my favorite armor set in the game, as far as how it looks. And their shield is awesome. But the Black Knights, if they hit you, they take away like half your health. And if you hit them, you gotta hit them like 5 or 6 times. So they're definitely more powerful. And their weapons, just look at their weapons. A huge black sword to fight the demons. Huge black axe. And then the Silver Knights have just their elegant silver swords, or their spear, or their bow. So they're just here to protect the city. The Black Knights were fighting huge demons, so they needed big weapons. Fire armor that protects them from fire. Alright, don't forget to go through that window there. Once you climb the stairs, or, you know, get all the way up there, head all the way to the back. There's a window you can jump through. It's not like super important because all that's here is this dragon slayer bow, but it's a pretty cool weapon. And if you want to try to get everything, you need to get this, the dragon slayer great bow. Still think it'd be really cool to do a complete playthrough with the bow. And I saw one on YouTube, I think. So I didn't watch it, but as I was looking up, I think Dragon Slayer... Okay, Dragon Slayer Great Bow. Bow of the Dragon Slayers led by Hawkeye Go. One of Gwyn's 4 knights. This bow's unusual size requires that it be anchored to the ground when fired. Only uses specialized great arrows. Some people say Hawkeye Go, some people say Hawkeye Goff. I think it's Go. I don't know if it's been confirmed which one it is. Goff just sounds stupid. Like, is he gonna go golfing? Hawkeye Go sounds better to me. And the GH is probably silent. Usually it is, you know? I don't know. What was I saying beforehand? Oh, the playthrough with the Dragon Slayer Great Bow. I was looking it up because I always search for images for my my thumbnails that I do. And I was looking up, just trying to find a good image for the archers. Which there really wasn't. I had to use one that wasn't even the right... didn't even have the right background, but I still got the point across, I think. I didn't get a good picture of them up on their walkway, you know, shooting down on somebody, but giant blacksmith, baby. This is the one that can change your weapons into boss weapons. So make sure you come over here and talk to this guy. We could turn our great scythe into the life hunt scythe right here, as you can see. I'm not gonna do that though. The great scythe is more powerful than a life hunt scythe, especially if we can get it all the way leveled up with the slab, because it uses scaling while the life hunt scythe does not. And the thing about the life hunt scythe is it's got like the highest bleed in the game, I think. But that's, you can't scale it. You can't and you can't buff it with stuff. So it's cool, like right when you get it, it's probably more powerful than a +10 scythe. But if you can get the +10 scythe to +15 or whatever, it's more powerful.
Tis no good, but forge, very good. I help any time.
Well, thank you.
Talk, did no one, everyone gone. But you, friend, you talk. I no talk, but happy.
The way I go on and on in these videos,
Friend,
you would think that I disagree with him, but I agree with him in real life.
soon.
I do not want to hear you talk in real life. I don't want to hear myself talk either. I'm pretty quiet. I just do, with the commentary, I just try to fill as much dead air as possible. And I'm talking to myself pretty much, you guys. But IRL, I would prefer people to be quiet. And I would prefer not to talk. Unless it's about something super interesting. I don't know. Probably revealing way too much. Luckily, it's 17 minutes into a Dark Souls video, so literally 2 people will probably hear it. Hawk Ring, one of the special rings granted to the 4 Knights of Gwyn. The Hawk Ring belonged to Hawkeye Go, who led the Great Archers. Boost bow range so the arrows fly like they were shot by Go's great bow, which took down high-flying dragons. Good ring. Good ring. It's a good utility. You can put it on before you shoot your bow. Usually when you're about to shoot your bow, you're just in a safe spot, trying to take something out from far away. So you can go ahead and equip your Hawk Ring. Watch this. This is what I was trying to do last time. One arrow knocks him off the edge. Now we only have 2 to deal with instead of... or 1 to deal with instead of 2. We also fought some of these Batwing demons last time too. They're not too hard. They can be, like, they jump around, fly around, they have lightning spears and everything. Like, they can be. As long, if you just, like, kind of rush them and take them out, it's a little bit better than if you stand there scared, blocking and whatnot. Titanite chunk, we need those. That is what we need to get to +15. A lot of chunks. We're gonna need about 10 of those, I would say, at least. So back to the giant blacksmith. Like I said, he can turn regular +10 weapons into boss weapons if you combine the boss's soul with the right +10 weapon. Like, you have to know what style it needs to be. Like for the life hunt scythe, you can use a +10 great scythe or a +10 halberd. For like Quaelag's fury sword, you need a +10 flechon or a +10 what's the other one you need? Crap. It's flechon and it starts with the S. I can't remember though. Pretty cool weapon, whatever it is. Scimitar, I think. I think it's either a +10 scimitar or +10 falchion. I know it's falchion for sure, because it's Quaelag's fury sword. I think is considered a falchion, and that's a really cool weapon. If you're doing your first playthrough ever, get a falchion to +10 and make that sword, that Quaelag's fury sword. It's on fire. It's really cool looking, and it's pretty powerful for your first playthrough. It's kind of like, if you want to go the cheese route, first weapon you get is the Drake sword. Take that all the way to Sen's Fortress. Second weapon you get is the Lightning Spear. Take that all the way here, and then third weapon you get is Quelaag's Fury Sword. As soon as you meet this giant blacksmith, hopefully you got your falchion to +10, and then you use the Quelaag Fury Sword for the rest of the game. So that's the cheese noob route, if you want to, for weapons. Drake Sword, get it as soon as you meet the Hellkite Drake. Lightning Spear, as soon as you're halfway through Sen's Fortress. And then Quelaag's Fury Sword as soon as you're right here, right before Ornstein and SMOUGH. Alright, we're about to do the Ornstein and SMOUGH boss fight. We have Solaire with us. Don't forget him, he's on the stairs over there. Look at his weird double image. I kept trying to see that. We're about to see another double image soon. If you stick around to the end, you get to see a pretty sweet double image. If you know what I'm talking about, then you're probably laughing right now. Super hard fight usually, but you're dealing with Cynical. They are dealing with Cynical and Solaire. Cynical and Solaire, I would not want to be them. Just check out that damage. Ooh, and he got staggered by Solaire, and he's dead. You just got to kill one of them, and you go to the second phase. Usually it doesn't go that fast, but Solaire staggered him at the perfect time. So besides the Crown of Dusk and the ring, I don't really have much tips to give you because this fight's over so fast. But ranged attacks work well against the big Executioner SMOUGH, because he's pretty slow. And if you can get behind one of those broken pillars, he can't get around it. But I don't even really need to use the broken pillars, because look, Solaire's doing a great job of distracting, and they're dead already. I did it my first try. Pretty much flawless victory. I think I got hit once, maybe. I think I came in with that health, though. I don't even think I got hit. I'm about to go check that out. I want to see if I got hit at all. One sec. That was a flawless victory. Didn't get hit at all. Soul of SMOUGH, the Executioner who guards the cathedral in the Forsaken City of Anor Londo. Special beings have special souls. Use the soul of this eerily gleeful Executioner to acquire a huge amount of souls or to create a unique weapon. Soul of Priscilla, I don't know if we read this or not, but Soul of Priscilla the Cross breed, trapped inside the painted world of Ariamis. Special beings have special souls, and it just says pretty much the same thing. But flawless victory. I'm about to put that as the title. Pretty happy about that. An Ornstein and SMOUGH flawless victory, no hit. Got hit 0 times. Came in with this health. Went back and looked at it, made sure. Didn't even lose any incidental chip health off of area effects or anything. I came in with this exact health. 0 hit, flawless victory on Ornstein and SMOUGH. Can you believe it? I don't think I've ever done that, ever. And I'm really rusty at this. I mean, I probably shouldn't say I'm rusty now, because we're this far into the game. But I'm not like doing runs after runs after runs after runs. Haven't fought these guys in 5 years. Didn't even look anything up beforehand. I just knew that pyromancy was that powerful. Very happy with that result. And now we get to teleport. That is very satisfying. We can now teleport throughout the world. We don't have to run around everywhere. Really good reward.
Thou hast journeyed far and overcome much, chosen undead. Come hither, child. O chosen undead, I am Guinevere, daughter of Lord Gwyn and Queen of Sunlight. Since the day Father his form did obscureth, I have awaited thee. I bequeath the Lord Vessel to thee.
Lord Vessel.
And
I should have read that.
beseech thee, succeed Lord Gwyn, and inheriteth the fire of our world. Thou shalt endeth this eternal twilight, and avert further undead sacrifices.
So most people in this game want you to take Lord
O
Gwyn's
chosen undead,
spot.
thou hast journeyed far.
If you want to get the achievement for the all covenants, you have to hit enter covenant and then hit
Since
no.
the day Father his form did obscureth, I have awaited thee, once living, now undead, and a fitting heir to Father Gwyn thou art. O chosen undead, and beseech thee, succeed Lord Gwyn, and inheriteth the fire of our world. A grave and arduous test of metal, yea, it shall be. Indeed, we had felt the warmth of fire, its radiance and the life it sustaineth. Without fire, all shall be a frigid and frightful dark. Please, Father's role thou should assume, and inheriteth the
You sound
fire
pretty
of
desperate
our
there.
world. Thou shalt endeth this eternal twilight, and avert further undead sacrifices. Kingseeker Frampt, the primordial serpent, shall guideth thee.
You're sounding pretty desperate.
Father, thou
So they want you to take Lord Gwyn's
now thou
place.
shalt go forth,
He's basically
chosen
keeping
undead.
the flame.
May thou be one with the sunlight forevermore.
He's keeping the flame going, barely. They want you to take his place to rekindle the flame, and you'll pretty much be a slave to it and stuck in that room with the bonfire. And it's not a very good existence, but you keep the world going, you keep the fire lit. It's that, or you let it go out, you walk away, and you just make the world dark. That's the two endings. And just one word for this: motorboat. And this is an illusion. This is Gwendolyn making an illusion of his sister. Don't know why he made her boobs gigantic. That's kind of weird, but I guess that's how they were back in the day with royalty. He made his sister have giant knockers. And it looks like in Remastered, they remastered the knockers as well. Made them more bouncy and alive. Not mad at it. But yeah, it's an illusion. It's Gwendolyn trying to convince you to inherit the flame, take Lord Gwyn's place, rekindle the flame, keep this world going the way it is. Some people want to keep it going the way it is. Some people want to end it. They think it's like not good. They want to end it, bring in the world of dark. But these are all the places I can warp to. So let's head back to Firelink Shrine, just because. I can go to any one of those places. It doesn't matter which one we pick. But I think that Siegmeyer is here, and we can talk to him and keep his quest line going. And that'll be it for today. But very...
Well, fancy meeting you here. You did much for me up above. I am grateful. You know, I was thinking the gates, the old fortress. Was that your doing?
Looked like there was some text that he
Yes,
didn't say.
I knew it. It seemed like an unlikely coincidence.
Sometimes I feel like my...
Am I fortunate? This Knight of Katarina thanks you sincerely. Please, take this as a token of my gratitude.
I should quit putting the end of these videos when someone's talking. That way I can't
There
talk.
you are. I'll be heading down below shortly.
But yeah, like,
There's
share,
nothing
subscribe.
worthwhile up above. No worries.
Appreciate you
This
watching.
is my life. I'm
This is how you
prepared
keep
for the worst.
Siegmeyer's quest going. Hope y'all got something out of this, learned something, got entertained. And
There you are.
I'll see you
I'll be
next
heading
time
down
for
below.
part
There's nothing
19,
worth- No worries.
where we will be heading to get the old souls. Peace.